Hello, how are you? Happy Wednesday. I'm doing okay. I don't know if you saw my last video, the one I did about it was a multi-store haul, and I started talking a little bit about how I was feeling down, and I even said the word depressed or depression. I didn't like that too much. So I also spoke about going back to the gym, and I did that. I joined a gym here, and it's only $10 a month. I've gone twice this week, and it is only Wednesday. The week is still young, and yeah, right now I am just making myself a little supper. All that is some stir fry. I brought myself to Olive Garden last night, and I had some shrimp scampi, and I had some left over. So I brought it home, and here I am, heating it up. Made a little stir-fry vegetable, put it in, and that's what I'm going to have for supper. I had a little hard time with this tripod today. I don't know what that's all about. So anyways, yeah, I am feeling a little better. And I'll tell you what the issue was a little bit that had me upset. Excuse me. I've been holding on to some anger. And I've been holding on to this anger to prove a point. And I bet some of you have held on to anger just to prove a point. And let me tell you, the only point you are making is, the only point that you are proving is that you're letting something keep you down. You're letting something, someone, or a situation steal your joy. You're letting that situation, your anger over it, your sadness, your grief, you're letting that keep you from moving on and being happy and finding some kind of happiness in the situation that you're mad at. I'll get back to you in a second about that. We stir this and cover it. So, there's that. Put this on low. So, what I've been angry at is my uncle's passing. While I'm very sad about his passing, I have been very angry with the hospital for their lack of communication when he was struggling. And I think I did a video about that too, when he had just passed. And I was holding on to that anger, and I was so upset, and I had an attitude of, I'm going to get this hospital. I'm going to prove them wrong. I'm going to prove that they messed up, this, that, and the other. And you know what? I could go through all that, but what is that going to change? It's not going to change the outcome. It's certainly not going to bring him back. And all this time that I'm holding on to this and waking up in the morning or even going to bed at night saying, I'll get them. I'll get them. I'm so upset with them. That's time that I could be moving on and learning to grieve the proper way, if there's even a proper way to grieve. And then I got to thinking, would he want me doing all this? Or would he want me to remember happy times about him? I have a lot of his things here. You know, I showed you his kitchen cart. I have some other things, pictures, other stuff from his house. And I'm sure if he had something to say to me, it would probably be, enjoy those things. because being angry is not going to change the fact that I'm gone. It's not going to change anything that I think the hospital might have done in negligence. It's not going to create a phone call that I wish I had gotten. It's not. It's not. And I need to realize that. It was almost like this light bulb went over my head. That Robin, you are damaging yourself needlessly. So if you are holding on to something, whether it's sadness, anger, bitterness, think about what that anger is doing and how carrying that anger and holding on to it, how is that going to change your current situation that you're mad at? I've been through a lot of situations, heartbreaking situations, not just this situation with my uncle, but sadness and betrayal and infidelity. Not on my part, but my ex was an infidel against me. And I carried that for so long. And that's not something that you forget, but you have to move on from it. Because life and things that happen to us and people that have hurt us, it'll make you crazy if you let it. Don't let it make you crazy. You have one life to live. We need to be happy. We need to let go. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I started doing. It was almost like when I did that video, the shopping haul, and then telling you guys that I was feeling depressed. Maybe it took me admitting that. Because a lot of people will deny that they're depressed. Oh, I'm not depressed, I'm just a little sad. Well, no, I felt me slipping into that. And maybe it took me telling you guys that was what I felt going on to give me that push to let go of what I want to do to that hospital for not handling things the proper way. And me saying, maybe I need to go back to the gym and exercise. Well, I'm on day 2 of it. It's only Wednesday and I signed up Sunday. So, moral of this story or this little video is let go and be happy no matter what the situation. You owe it to yourself to be happy. Things in life happen. We don't need to forget the people that we've lost, but life happens and life isn't always pretty. I know this. But you need to make your own pretty. You need to make your own happiness. So, I am going to eat some of this. Let me see what it's looking like now. I think it's looking good. Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So, don't be sad. Don't be angry. Be happy. Trust me, you'll be glad you decided to be happy. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.